Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel or series videos. Thank you so much for the likes, the comments, and for subscribing. If you're new here, please subscribe to this channel. I'll be updating you on I Do series. I Do is hot, back to back hotness is what you will see, okay? Now Zoya tried to catch Razia red-handed. Guess what? She falls into a deadly trap. Zoya finds Razia in the kitchen mixing something in the milk and wonders who she's going to serve the milk. Zoya follows her and finds her in Rashid's room as she tried to feed him the milk. Zoya stops her and says she saw her mixing something in the milk. Razia denies and Zoya asks her to test it first before feeding it to Rashid. Razia brings the glass in front of her lips, but instead of drinking it, she breaks the glass in front of Zoya. Wow! Zoya says her doubt is correct as she tried to kill Rashid, but Razia asks her to prove it or be silent. Later, Razia decides to pay someone to kill Rashid, as she tried but was not successful due to Zoya. Razia walks out and Zoya follows her. She saw her talking with a hooded man and also gives him a bundle of money. Zoya is afraid for Rashid while Dilshad is with him. While Zoya was busy with the curtains, Razia sent a message to Dilshad with Zoya's phone. Dilshad leaves the room to go and see Zoya. Zoya sees Dilshad and was confused and realizes that Rashid is alone. She hurries up to Rashid's room and sees a man beside Rashid's bed. As she tries to catch him, he runs off through the window. Dilshad, Grandma, Razia, and Mamu enters. Zoya accused Razia for being the culprit, but Razia says she is innocent and Zoya says one day she will have proof. Then Razia asks her to talk. When she does, Zoya overhears Razia reprimanding someone on the phone that he couldn't do a simple thing and asks the person to meet her where all this started. Zoya decides it's a good opportunity to catch Razia red-handed. She follows her. As Zoya leaves, Razia comes out and thinks that the bed is trapped. Razia comes to the doll factory, happy that Zoya is following her. Zoya started looking for Razia while she is hiding in the doll factory. As Zoya turns, she saw the hired criminals coming close to her. She's scared while Razia smiles. They slash her wrist with a knife, while Razia remembers how she killed Zoya's mother. Zoya falls down. She poured sand on their faces and runs to hide, while they search for her. They later found her while she throws a carton on them and falls unconscious. Razia says she will have to finish the task and the goons leave. Razia takes a can of kerosene and poured it around Zoya in a circle. She says history is repeating itself. 17 years ago, it was her mother and now her. Razia lights up the fire and leaves, but Assad's voice calls out to Zoya and she wakes. Assad jumps into the fire circle and picks her up in his arms. Aww. Razia is very happy, distributing sweets and celebrating Zoya's death. And she is scared and shocked when she hears Zoya's voice from behind. She will need to feel like Tanve. As Zoya says the news that you are celebrating, she should have confirmed it before celebrating. Zoya says it's not easy to kill me. Zoya tells everyone that Razia tries to kill her in the doll factory. Razia says it's enough and raises her hand to slap Zoya. But Assad stops her hand and says Zoya is my life. And if someone tries to take it, I will not spare the person. Inspector came in and Zoya says everything that happened after hearing Razia's conversation on the phone. But Razia says this is all lies and stories as there is no evidence to back it up. Assad suggests they find out the skeleton identity that made his father to go to prison for what he knows nothing about. Later, Razia comes to Zoya and Assad and says they will never uncover the mystery of the doll factory. But Assad says in 1 month, the table will turn and they will unravel the mystery of the doll factory, and then they would be behind bars, and that is a promise. Thank you so much for watching.